2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Kings in Sacramento. Looking at the Kings, 6 wins in their last 10 games. They'd like to play even better. Tonight, a chance to add to their win total. And as we come, Kenny, we're seeing some of the veterans who started slower now picking up the pace.
Well, I think early on, a lot of times, if you've been in the playoff for some veterans, the early going in the season is a little mundane. But then as you start seeing the light at the tunnel, they don't pace themselves anymore. And you want to make sure that you're in playoff position to make something special happen at the end of the year.
Excellent use of the word mundane, by the way. How about you, Shaq?
Well, Monday, experience told me when you need to go hard and when you need to pull back. You know, the best veterans will be there when it matters the most.
That's mundane, not Monday.
Yeah.
Like mundane Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Got it, my bad.
Two different things.
Here's Kevin Harlan.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. Well, it was the Golden State Warriors winning their last game against the Trailblazers in Portland. And there wasn't much question as to how that game was going to turn out. They absolutely put the hammer down on it.
Their percentage from long range in that game was off the charts. It seemed like anytime the fans got a little hostile, they just started to take it up a notch from beyond.
The bombs were really falling, weren't they? I mean, great shooting, especially when you consider it was on the road.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Against the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. Thompson misses. Guys, last season, Klay Thompson made his first All-Star trip overall. Clark, his game took a huge leap forward.
Hey, I agree with you, Kevin. And a big reason for that, I think, was his spot on Team USA. Playing the way he did and with that group really lifted his confidence.
Excellent point. Here's Collison. 14 points from him the last game against the Lakers.
And also give him credit for his ability to pass the basketball. He was always looking for the open man.
Now here's Cousins. It's a 3-point game, and that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. And stolen by Barnes. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Clark, remember a year ago, Klay Thompson was the subject of trade speculation, possibly, in fact, going to the Timberwolves for Kevin Love.
Yeah, and the end, the Warriors stood pat, and it was a controversial decision at that point, but I don't think there's any question it was a pretty good move for the Warriors right now.
Now, here's Cousins. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
And the Warriors, also inking Thompson to that 4-year, $70 million extension. A big show of faith on their part, and it's looking like money well spent. And now Klay Thompson with deeper pockets, but never one to splurge. His father taught him well. I mean, his rookie year, he drove the family hand-me-down. He bought his next car used, so his focus is clearly on the game, not the glitz and glamour.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, George Karl and I caught up for just a bit. A big factor in this game, he said, is how well they do to contain the young shooter Klay Thompson, saying Thompson can really give you trouble coming off screens. We've got to have all-out energy fighting to stay on his hip, and then we need to pressure on the ball handler to try and delay the pass. Kevin, both jobs are hard.
All right, Doris. And here comes Bellinelli leading the fast break. Caspi with the bucket.
I the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Pass to Barnes. Passes it to Green. No good from outside. The Kings have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Bellinelli at balls. Great assist by Darren Collison. Bellinelli's got his first 2 points of the night. Curry with it. Picked up by Collison. Shoots it up. A second chance effort, and the layup good by Curry. Curry's got his second bucket.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Collison against Curry. Collison kicks to Cousins. Rebounded by Bogut.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Collison against Curry. A drive by Collison. And a missed layup.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
So it's Sacramento following the score by Golden State. Here's Caspi, an easy layup after coming off the pick.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
And the pass to Barnes for the three. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
And Bellinelli kicks to Collison. Down low. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Bogut. Now here's Curry. He had 31 points in the win against the Trailblazers in Portland.
But what stood out for me was his gorgeous playmaking out there. I mean, over and over, he was finding his teammates in a great position to score.
The Kings trail by 8. And the wide open shot from Collison. Drops in the tray. Collison's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Curry with it. Picked up by Collison. Tries to keep it alive. Cousins pulls it in. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Gay against Thompson. Back to Collison. Gay kicks to Bellinelli. Shot clock at 6. Really left alone that time. Collison's got 5 now.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's Curry. And good as it rattles through the hoop.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
The Kings trailing. Now Bellinelli. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Down low. And it's sent back by Bogut. They recover it. Golden State's drawn 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Curry. And another basket for Golden State. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
Now, here's Bogut after Darren Collison's miss. That is good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Timeout called by the Kings. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Sacramento making a switch here. Rondo's checked in. And that one's good. Caspi's got 6 points.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Again, the miss by Green.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Here's Curry. Following the basket by DeMarcus Cousins. Here's Barnes. Bounces high off the rim and drops. He's got 9.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Inside, here's Bellinelli. It's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter. Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Nope, it's been all offense, fellas, all the time here early.
The Kings trail by 7. He feeds it to Bellinelli. Cousins with a screen on Curry. Bogut with it. 9-point game his last outing. Green dishes to Curry. The drive by Bogut, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Marco Bellinelli. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Cousins. Kufis comes in for Caspi. Caron Butler's checked in for Rudy Gay. And McLemore's subbed in for Bellinelli.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Kicks it to Green. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And now it's an 11-point Warrior lead. Last season, Jermone Hunter taking over the starting power forward role in Golden State. Last season, David Lee was injured, remember, in preseason. Green was inserted, and he's been terrific ever since.
Absolutely superb. A former second-round pick, his emergence has fueled this team's rise to greatness.
And I really have always felt Draymond Green was one of those unique players. I mean, he kind of a tweener in terms of that small forward, power forward at only 6'7". But he's got toughness. The long arms enable him to defend bigger guys. And also the basketball IQ. You can never discount the importance of understanding what you're doing when you're on the floor.
And both free throws good for Caron Butler.
And with Draymond Green, he can defend inside. He can cover on the perimeter. I mean, his versatility at both ends of the floor also a huge asset. And you can't have a higher basketball IQ than he does. It really helps him excel at all facets of the game.
Here's Rondo, following the score by Golden State. Left block shot on the way. Can't hit. And Golden State will go the other way with it. In the corner, Iguodala with it. His three-pointers off the mark. The Kings trail by 11. And now the Kings fast break. And Cauley-Stein with the basket on the assist from McLemore.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Here's Curry with the three. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
There's the pick. Rondo kicks to McLemore. Dishes it to Butler. Pass to Rondo. Shot clock at 6. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Feeds to Butler. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Thompson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Iguodala's got 3 assists tonight. In the corner, it's McLemore. The dish to Cauley-Stein. Butler on the way. All alone. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. Thompson is doubled. Curry outside. Rebound by the Kings. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Yeah, they were in a funk from the field in that game. Credit the defense, though, because even when they got open looks, no rhythm to knock them down.
Hey, guys, every team has a night like that on occasion. It happens. Hey, we call them gong games. You just want to hit the gong, forget about them, and move on.
Spates checked in for Andrew Bogut. Warriors leading by 9. They double-team Curry. Iguodala kicks to Thompson. Inside. And Spates gets it to go.
You couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Last time in Oakland, they lost to the Warriors.
Really a resounding loss the last time they matched up. They got absolutely manhandled on the boards.
And Greg, you know how it is. At some point, you just got to man up and play with a lot more aggressiveness and toughness and pride inside.
And Butler, here we go. Green with the block. And now Curry all by himself, and Thompson throws it down.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Now here's Rondo. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Off the mark from 16 feet out. Warriors leading by 13. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Rondo against Curry. Here's Cauley Stein. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Iguodala with it. He's picked up by Rondo. Iguodala kicks to Thompson. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And they keep going down low with the ball and keep getting positive results.
Extremely positive. I mean, this is a very nice lead to have early in the ball game.
Rondo against Curry. Rondo drives in. Can't connect from short range.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Warriors lead by 17. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range. He told us about his comfort stretching the floor.
Anywhere 5-6 feet outside that three-point line, if I have a dribble, if I catch and shoot, if I have a good look, and I think Coach will allow me to take that shot. And it's tough to guard, especially when you see a couple go in. That basket gets a lot bigger.
I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry? And tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow this splash brother to let her rip.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And a very convincing performance here from the Warriors so far.
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and, you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Barnes and Green of the forward set. He has the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots, and it's Spates in at the center, filling out the middle. They double team Curry. He dishes it to Spates. Down with both hands.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
The Kings trail by 20. Collison the pass to Cousins. Draymond Green with the rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And that is good.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Collison dishes to Cousins. And he gets it to go. Cousins has got 7 points.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Stephen Curry again.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many. And Steph Curry, 6'3" and about 195. I mean, a slender frame. You look back to high school and college, and that was one of the question marks. Did he have the strength to succeed?
Here's Curry after Darren Collison's bucket. And Cousins kicks to Collison. Cousins with a screen for Gay. The shot's good. Collison making the play. Collison's got his 4th assist in this one.
Beautiful pick by the big man, Cousins.
Curry with it. Picked up by Collison. They double team Curry. And Thompson kicks to Spates. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
And the Warriors with some changes. Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for Spates. Barbosa comes in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The drive by Collison. The feed now to Cousins. That's good. Cousins has got 4 points this quarter.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Just watching Festus Ezeli out of Vanderbilt play. He's got the big body inside, moves pretty fluidly, adroit, good footwork. He's kind of got the whole package.
Yeah, he does. He's a space eater. He's very strong, physically good frame. He's a load down there, and what you said, the fact that he's fairly agile, makes him tough.
The first free throw is good.
You know, and Ezeli missing a lot of games with various injuries from the knee and ankle a season ago. He can be a quality rebounder and rim protector, but he's got to find a way to stay healthy.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
And Ezeli, originally from Nigeria, picked up the game late. Only played 6 years of organized basketball before going pro. So still developing his hands and offensive skill set, but clearly he's got the tools physically to play.
And there's the foul, and Darren Collison picks it up. That's his first foul. Off the inbound. Inside. Green, the pass to Ezeli. Out to the right wing. Barnes against Gay. And Harrison Barnes hits from deep. Barnes has got 14.
They're hovering around 50% for the game in 3-pointers. That's pretty good. But they've really elevated here in the second quarter.
Gay dishes to Casper. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. 11 points in the game.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Here's Azili. He's guarded by Cousins. Azili gets the bucket.
And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
And, Greg, their field goal percentage reflects that. I mean, they've been the much better team shooting the ball. And you know me, shooting percentage, always a function of shot selection.
To the paint, here's Park.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. So it's Sacramento now. The Warriors making the shot. And another three.
They're getting over the top of that screen.
There's a screen. Cousins has got his 4th rebound with that last. Down it goes, his 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Down low, here's Green. That drops and it comes off the assist from Livingston. 6 points for Draymond Green.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. A strong season from Darren Collison cut short last year. Greg shut down at the end of last February.
Yeah, he had that issue with his hip, and that kind of ended things for him in what had been a promising season. A shame since he was having the best of his career to date.
No good on the free throw.
Collison was having a career year last year, guys. I mean, 16 points a game was a career high for him, and he also shot more threes than ever before.
Good on the 2nd free throw.
And I think even in the injury-shortened season, Collison showed he is still a starter in the NBA. Now, he's been used as a super 6th man in the past, but he's just as effective, I believe, at starting the game.
One-on-one here. It's rebounded by Golden State. Barnes has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Again, the miss by the Kings.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Well, we've seen him before. He does not allow you to just get easy baskets. He's always going to make you work for it.
Here is Livingston. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Trailblazers in Portland.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
Now here's Collison. Caspi for 3. The shot's good. Collison making the play. Collison's got 6 assists in the game. Warriors leading by 21. Barbosa for 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
This is tough to stop if you're the defense. I mean, they've been absolutely on fire from behind that three-point line, and the way they space the floor, it's hard to get to those shooters.
Here's Cousins. 9 points in the game so far, and he gets it to go.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Man, you talk about a guy that's bounced around the league since he's been in it. Darren Collison. He's played on 5 different teams in his first 6 seasons, and he's been a contributor and an impact player on all of them.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. For Darren Collison, played a career-high 35 minutes a game last year. Seemed to help him find his rhythm, Greg, on offense.
And his coach had confidence in him, and boy, did he deliver. Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that hip injury shut him down after 45 games, but a positive season for him to build upon nonetheless.
A platoon swap here for Sacramento. And the basket by Bogut.
I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
And he had the nice soft touch with it, too.
Here's Cauley Stein. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Barbosa kicks to Azili. To the inside. It's stolen by Rondo. And the Kings pushing it up now. McLemore with the ball. 9 feet out. Here's Kufis, and again it's Sacramento converting.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Outside Butler. Out left to the wing. Left side Rondo. From outside the arc. A second chance effort. And there's the nice layup by Cauley-Stein. Cauley-Stein's got 4 this quarter.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
I tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
McLemore with the ball. Barbosa picks him up. The drive by Rondo. And the rejection by Ezeli. It's stolen by Rondo. McLemore, the pass to Rondo. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Bogut. And a wide open look for Iguodala. That drops and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Iguodala's got his first bucket in this one. Outside Rondo. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce.
And here's Bogut. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. And it's Golden State with another.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
You're exactly right. I mean, they've banged home 8 of their last 10 points on mid-range jumpers.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
A beautiful pass by Rondo. That's excellent teamwork.
And the Warriors with some changes. Spates checked in for Festus Ezeli. Thompson comes in for Leandro Barbosa. And it's Stephen Curry in for Sean Livingston.
And one thing about Ben McLemore, he can be an absolute lights-out shooter. Last season was a big improvement over his rookie campaign. Up in field goal, three-point, and free throw accuracy. Really just scratching the surface in terms of his potential.
And for Ben McLemore out of Kansas, he knew he had to work harder after the Kings drafted a guy to replace him in Nick Stauskas. And, of course, Stauskas went on to have Clark an even worse rookie campaign than McLemore had the year before.
Yeah, and McLemore actually on the uptick, very much improving in year 2, and that means perhaps Stauskas will be the odd man out.
And, guys, nice to see Bogut out there given all the injuries that he's had to overcome in his career. Just glad to see him at full strength.
The Kings have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. The first one falls. You know, Bogut, as I recall, Clark was so distraught by those injuries that at one point he thought he might retire.
Yeah, he gave some serious thought to packing it in after the 2013 season, Kevin. Luckily for his team, though, he worked through it and is as strong as ever at the defensive end.
Now, here's Curry. He's got 15. Thompson is double. To the paint. Kufis grabs the miss.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Rondo kicks to Butler. It's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got his 6th assist on the night. Warriors leading by 14. Pass to Thompson. Jacks up a 3. Gets number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
Yeah, gutsy shot to come right back at him with a 3 of his own.
Well, we've seen it before. He doesn't have any problem trading shots with anybody.
Now here's Rondo. 8 points his last outing. Now here's McLemore outside. And another 3 for Sacramento.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
Here's Bogut. 6 points for him. On the wing, Thompson. Thompson is double. Down low. It's tipped. 5 on the clock. Iguodala dishes to Thompson. Another 3 for Golden State.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for them.
There's 31 seconds left in the first half. They double-team Curry. Passes to Thompson.
Get Curry.
Curry with it. He's picked up by Rondo. Another three for Golden State.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Right side, Butler. The three. Kept alive. The finish. And the jam by Steph Curry.
Such a strong finisher for a floor general.
He was up high, and he came down hard. Exquisitely done.
That's the uncanny ability he has, to find a teammate for an easy basket or get one himself.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Warriors ahead, up 19. Live from Sacramento, you're watching 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We welcome you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Klay Thompson putting in some serious work for the team tonight. He had 25 points, 4 assists, and 1 rebound. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think? Shaq, how do you think Sacramento played?
On defense, they've been all over the place, especially when it comes time to protecting the rim. They struggle in a lot of areas, but they got to toughen up inside. It's a tough matchup for them right now, but that interior presence has to improve if they want to chip away at that deficit.
All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report as it's just about time for the start of the third quarter.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
Yeah, he was in attack mode from the word go. Came out very aggressively in that first half.
Take a look at his shot chart. It looks like the ink spilled right at the rim. No reason for him to settle for anything less.
Collison is out there with Bellinelli. Then there's Rudy Gay. Then there's Caspi. And it's Cousins in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Caspi passes to Bellinelli. Hits the three-point bomb. Bellinelli's got 9.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
And despite some of the injuries over the years, Andrew Bogut still one of the game's best shot blockers, averaging well over 2.5 a game in his career. And Greg, he protects the rim like few others can. A rugged play.
And last season, almost 3 block shots per game. And with all the offensive firepower around him, I think it really allows him to play to his strengths. That's why having a great team is about pieces of the puzzle fitting. He's a terrific piece for this group.
Now here's Collison. Gay, that's a 2-pointer. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 4th rebound in this one.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game. And Draymond Green, guys, has won at every level. I mean, led Saginaw High School to 2 consecutive state championships at Michigan State, 2 trips to the Final Four, and now making noise with the Warriors. It's clear this guy's a winner.
They set the pick. The drive by Collison. At the top of the key, Caspi. And he gets the bucket. Caspi's got 16.
Oh, man, how about the last-minute decision there to pull the shot down and get a better one for your teammate?
And here's a little-known fact, Clark. Only 3 players have recorded at least 2 triple-doubles in the NCAA tournament. They are Oscar Robertson, Magic Johnson, and Draymond Green.
That's some elite company for Draymond Green. He's a hard worker, a guy you love if he's on your team. He can be an irritant if he's not with you, but continue to improve and prove his doubters wrong.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Hey, watch Curry, watch Curry.
Collison against Curry. Bogut kicks to Curry. They double-team Curry. And it's the Kings with the ball. Collison against Curry. Outside Collison. Bellinelli dishes to Caspi. To the middle. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
DeMarcus Cousins can really be unstoppable at times on offense. He's shown star qualities ever since he stepped into the NBA. But it wasn't until last season that he was voted to the All-Star game.
And that one misses. And back to Cousins last year. He was the first Sacramento King to appear in an All-Star game, which is hard to believe in over a decade. That is a long stretch, a long drought.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, no question he's been doing a lot of heavy lifting here early in his career. But I tell you what, you surround him with some sick talent, and I can see rings in this young man's future. Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Thompson passes to Green. He feeds it to Bogut. Golden State moving it around. And that one's good. 22 points for Barnes.
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
A nice bounce back year for Harrison Barnes, Clark, in year 3. Moved into the starting lineup last year and really responded.
Yeah, he did. I think he benefited from the new system. He was miscast as an isolation scorer, but when he can spot up for threes and catch the ball on the move, that's his game.
Now here's Collison. 8 points for him. Here's the pass to Caspi. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Barnes. Here's Curry. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Here's Gay following the score by Golden State. It's stolen by Bogut. Puts it up from 12, and there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by Thompson. And that's now 24 points for Barnes. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break.
I'll tell you what, Harrison Barnes, very athletic. He certainly passes the eye test. And with his size, he can punish smaller wings and create mismatches. And then also he can play some small ball power forward at times as well with the way they like to space the floor.
And the Warriors making a change here. Azili's checked in. The Warriors have gone as spotless. 6 of 6 from the field since taking the court here in the second half. Thompson from long range. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And you talk about Harrison Barnes overall. He had a nice uptick in his rebounding last year, and that was a goal of his. He wanted to get his activity level up, and oftentimes the difference between being good and great is just making those small incremental improvements in different facets of your game.
What a great start to the second half. They still haven't missed a field goal.
Kings have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Cousins with it. He's against Azili.
Not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge, too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home.
I tell you what, he's lucky on that one that he got away with maybe not picking up a tee.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Right wing. Collison kicks to Cousins, looking to end the run, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. Cousins has got 4 this quarter.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And we're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Curry dishes to Green for the 3. Again, the miss by Green. And for Sacramento, they're shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Collison, the pass to Cousins. Bellinelli, good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Bellinelli's got 11 points.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
The drive by Green.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
The Kings have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Now Bellinelli, 11 points in the game. Collison for 3. Count the bucket. He's got 11.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Here's Curry with the 3, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. Sacramento making some changes. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Caspi. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Darren Collison. And Golden State also making a change. Livingston's checked in. Outside, Green. It's good from long range. Green's got 12 points in just the second half.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
Inside, here's Cousins. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And check out the bounce.
Bounce to the ounce. Clark, how about that?
Yeah.
All right,
You
showing
said
him
it,
off
Kevin.
right there. Good move.
You said it, my man. He's a highlight reel waiting to happen.
And Bellinelli kicks to Cousins. Green with the block. Thompson inside the line, and the Warriors tack on 2 more. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
The offensive rebound. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Kevin, here's where the Warriors rank in the NBA over the last month. First in scoring, first in rebounding, and they're also number 1 distributing the basketball. This is a team that knows how to find the open man and convert those opportunities.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
Shot clock at 5, and Cousins comes over to help. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And now the 2K leaderboard, a list of the teams that have rebounded the ball tremendously over the last 10 games. Second, the Warriors.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality.
Thompson inside the line. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Thompson's got 7 now in this quarter.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
The drive by Gay. And once again off the mark by Sacramento.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
And the Warriors making a change here. Spades is checked in. Livingston, that's good.
Wow, just look at that lead. Both ends, they have been the team in control.
Yeah, and they put the fans simply on mute. They've not had anything to cheer about, and they've been silent.
Trying to get back on track, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. 9 points for Gay.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Good. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Bellinelli dishes to Cousins. Again, Sacramento.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Warriors shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field.
You know, last season, DeMarcus Cousins had several triple-doubles, but with Cousins, he would have 20-plus rebounds to go along with 20 points and 10 assists. That's amazing for a big man, for any man, as a matter of fact.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And looking now at some numbers for Rudy Gay. This last month, he has been a real positive for this team. Averaging 13 points per game, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And some pretty good numbers, guys. He's certainly making a contribution.
Better than expected. He still has a ways to go, but I like what I'm seeing right now.
And for Cousins, those 20-20-10 triple-doubles are an incredibly rare feat. First time, in fact, that we've seen that in the NBA since 2010.
And he was the first big man since the great Wilt Chamberlain to do it in back-to-back games. So Cousins is one of the rare big men who can do it all and has displayed that multiple times last season.
Did not need 2 hands for that slam.
You know, he can save the other hand for the next time.
One will do just fine.
Yeah, but just to switch it up a little bit.
They set the pick. The drive by Rondo. Cauley Stein passes to Kufis. Now here's McLemore.
Oh,
That's a beautiful jam.
Fellas, that 2-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
Outside, Green. Lets it fly. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Green's got 14 points here in the second half.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And now, running up the court, Barbosa pushing it up. And Andre Iguodala with the slam.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch in how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
And there's Barbosa. That's good on the assist by Green. Green's got his 5th assist in this one. Sacramento's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. Rondo kicks to McLemore. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Andrew Bogut checked in for Green. 35 seconds left in the 3rd. Bogut kicks to Barbosa. And it's Golden State with another. 26 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. They set the pick. And it's Rondo penetrating. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. Rondo's got his 3rd basket of the night. Iguodala left side. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by McLemore. And as we conclude the 3rd quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Warriors on top, running away with it. And we'll be back with you right after this. Welcome back. 4th quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. The Kings shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. On the court for Golden State here in the 4th. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. The Splash Brothers are the guards. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot.
Defense, for me, just hasn't made the commitment to sprint back in transition, and that's why you see such a huge differential in fast break points.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. You want to be aggressive offensively, but at the same time, you need defensive balance so you can get back in transition.
Here's Butler. The shot is off, and it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Thompson dishes to Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 28 points for Steph Curry.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
Yeah, and that one's good.
Yeah, excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Thompson passes to Curry. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Curry's got 10 points in just the second half. Stockton kicks to Kufis. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Golden State's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Curry with it. Picked up by Stockton. Kicks it to Bogut. And he goes in for the dunk.
Took the safe route there. Wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble on that one.
Nope. Up and in with one hand, the most basic finish possible.
But he still makes it look good.
They set the pick. Here's McLemore. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Bogut dishes to Thompson. Another 3 for Golden State.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups. Right now, these are just shooting game shots.
Butler passes to McLemore. Stockton kicks to McLemore. That's good, and a nice assist from Stockton. 16 points for Ben McLemore.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Green dishes to Thompson. Clock at 4. Green kicks to Barnes from deep three-point range, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
You know, another point of contention between every NBA fan is whether or not the age restriction is a good thing. Some want it increased, others want it gone altogether. You know, for me, it's a matter of whether or not you as a team feel that that player can make an impact on your roster.
Rudy Gay's checked in for Sacramento. And it's Butler missing. Golden State's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Gay kicks to Stockton. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so we will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. And there are arguments, Clark, on both sides for the NBA and the age restriction it has currently right now. Having one seems to have helped the level of play overall, but I think there's some improvements that can be made.
Yeah, with the D-League coming into its own, though, Kevin, the discussion has opened up again. NBA teams used to not have a place for high school players. The D-League could serve in that regard now, but having a restriction is something that I think has helped the NBA. I actually would like to see it be 20 years old.
Me too. Gay can't hit. The Warriors have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Steph Curry does so many things well, Clark, on the floor, but one area he had struggled with was turning the ball over.
Yeah, and after a slow start, Kevin, to the year in the turnover department, Curry was able to slowly right the ship.
Thompson outside. Here's McAdoo. That 3 off the mark. The Kings have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Gay with it, picked up by Thompson. And that one's good. And that's 11 points for Rudy Gay.
And Curry and his turnovers last year, a lot of it might have been getting used to a new system. But you can see he's also tightened up his play to reduce the giveaways.
Dishes to McAdoo. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. The Kings have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Here's the screen. Stockton kicks to Gay. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. Gay's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, Curry knew turnovers were a problem. How about his mom even instituted a fine on him? And so anytime he has more than 3 in a game, he owes his mom $100 per turnover.
Butler passes to Stockton. That's tipped. It's stolen by Curry. And stolen by Stockton. And now the Kings fast break. A nice shot by Kufis.
How about the quick hands on the steal and the quick feet on the break?
Yeah, a careless, silly mistake there, though. I mean, coughing the ball up and then not being quick enough to get back on defense, that's costly.
Pass to Ezeli. Feeds to Curry. Shot clock at 6. They double-team Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Rush gets the bucket.
Man, this fourth quarter has been tremendous. They have been exceptional from deep.
Yeah, a bunch of their points coming from long range here. A major barrage.
Butler dishes to Stockton. Knocked loose. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Here's Gay. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Stockton's got 3 assists in the game.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
The drive by Thompson. A stupendous finish in traffic. Thompson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen. He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just 1 in the first.
And he's caught fire this quarter yet to miss a shot.
Kings have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth. 8 of 12. McLemore, good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Got a good look, though. I thought that was going to go down.
Yeah, the D, though, just enough to bother the rhythm on that one, Clark.
That's good.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, there's just another fantastic dime dropped right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
Stockton kicks to Butler. Back to Stockton. Gay passes to McLemore. They set the screen. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. The Warriors pull it in.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Thompson from long range. And he gets it to go. Thompson's got 40 points.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. If they want things to be easy on themselves here late, make sure he has the ball.
Curry gets the bucket.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
3-pointer, Stockton. That is good.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Smooth sailing for Golden State. They double-team Curry. Cooper's with the block. Stockton outside. To the middle. Outside Curry. They get it back. Ezeli dishes to Thompson. Outside Butler. And they double up Butler. Stockton with it, picked up by Thompson. Now here's McLemore outside. Rush grabs the miss.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Back to Thompson. Thompson is double. Now here's Stockton. Gay left side. Misses off the left iron. Smooth sailing for Golden State. And stolen by Gay. Stockton kicks to Gay. Over to the left wing. McLemore, the pass to Gay. And it's Gay again missing.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Well, he's got a tough mindset. He's confident as a defender. And when you combine those two things, it makes it real hard to score on him. We've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. But those turnovers could have been avoided. Careless mistakes.
Absolutely. They have got to get a tighter handle on the ball.
Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Rudy Gay. Different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for James Michael McAdoo. Iguodala comes in for Brandon Rush. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Crafty pass work there, getting it down low for the easy deuce.
And Maurice Spates last season with the best year of his career. I mean, he shot the cover off the ball and did a nice job on the boards as well.
Greg, you were just talking about Mo Spates. Clark, he has a great mid-range jump shot.
He does, and they actually call him Mo Buckets. But he actually played so well last season, they even threw in Mo VP from time to time.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the.
You know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
Wow, they finished the season series undefeated. 4 games, 4 wins, really asserting their dominance.
Well, they're going to finish, like you said, 4-0 against them, and you're right, very impressive.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Klay Thompson. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
That's good.
And really, if this had come just a little earlier, they may have been able to get back into the game.
Yeah, I agree with you. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it.
Cauley Stein dishes to Stockton. They set the pick. The feed now to McLemore. Fires from deep. And it's Spates with the rebound. The 3. And Leandro Barbosa, the bucket on the assist from Spates.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now time to go to Ernie Johnson, who's alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game. Klay Thompson. As the NBA's leading scorer, he delivered another outstanding performance among many this season. Quite fun to watch this guy work on any night.
He was completely in sync with the whole team tonight, and you can see that in the assist numbers, which were spectacular, I might add. It's hard to imagine him having a better night passing the basketball. Man.
He was dazzling tonight, guys. Even his opponents were looking at him going, wow, you're tearing us up tonight.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.